Hi everyone, it's Paperworm and happy Halloween! In my country it is the morning of Halloween when I'm filming it. So yeah, I still have a full day with lots of potential for spooky stuff. I just woke up, so excuse my puffy, swollen fingers because, well, like I said, I just woke up and my hands are always swollen when I wake up. Yeah, so here was the begin of the October, yeah, and my paper Halloween challenge, and a lot of people participated this year in the beginning, which I was really happy about. Of course, a lot of people have been fading out of it, like always, but I must say that some of you really made really pretty pages, and I was really happy to see them. So yeah, I hope you will participate next year again. So here got Happy Mail from Karen, and I really like those. They're really thick and like, I just love those stickers. They're really cool. The prompt was witches and cauldrons, so I just made a little sticker collage. It was a little bit too much maybe, but you know, stickers are stickers. When they stick, it's done. So I just roll with it, you know. Green and purple was a really, I really like this combination, green and purple, when it comes to like witchy and Halloween stuff. Oceanic monsters or sea magic was the prompt, so I tried to kind of a little bit combine it, you know, why not? Underground. For this I played this Japanese horror game called The Ghost Train. It was creepy. Oh yeah, my brother bought me New World, the new Amazon MMORPG, but my computer cannot handle it. Like, even though I have a gaming computer, but it's already like 5 years old and was never the best to begin with. And yeah, it's kind of sad. It was like wasted money. Let me drink some coffee. Pumpkin spiced flavored, of course. Here I think it was a Halloween poem or poetry or something that we were supposed to write, so I just made up a little rhyme. Nothing special, very easy. As you can see, I bought a lot of those clear stamps, and there's a reason for it, and I'm gonna tell you later. I got this postcard from a childhood friend. I got Happy Mail, right? You know, I'm gonna show you later what I do with all of your Halloween stickers and stuff. Because this year I have gotten so much Happy Mail. I think I got 7 or 8 envelopes, which is a lot for circumstances nowadays, you know. Like, not many people are sending out so much Happy Mail anymore, and or like Halloween cards, you know. Yeah. And I felt very blessed and happy about it, because I collect things. Like, I do use a little bit up from what you're sending this year, but the rest I save up for next year, or the next years, you know, I should say. So I'm gonna show you later. Also, those stamps are really amazing looking. We don't have nice stamps. All the German stamps have like flowers or something, you know, like, it's so boring. Here was like draw some pumpkins or something. I must say that you maybe have seen that some of the prompts I have not really done anything special. That's because I suffered from severe depression in October. So, as you know, my cat Schmeek is my everything. You know her. I mean, I'm always talking about her, but she's very sick, and I'm already in grieving. She's not even passed on, but I'm already grieving, right? She is very sick, and old. She's very old, you know. She cannot even walk straight anymore, and sometimes she doesn't eat anymore. And I guess I'm so stressed out because of it that I couldn't even fully enjoy the best month of the year, what I usually do, right? So yeah, that's why I sometimes did not do anything special. I just didn't have the energy. Or even though it was my goal to fill 4 pages a day, I didn't. I could barely sometimes fill 2 pages, you know. So that's how it is. This is a card I have gotten from Katrin, I think. Not sure. Sometimes I forget to write the name and then I don't know anymore. So yeah. So a girl named Mai that sent me this card and some really cool, like, vintagey, like maybe you remember I had a mail swap with her before. So I was really surprised because she didn't mention it to me. It just appeared in my mailbox, and I was very surprised. Because we have kind of the same style. So then I got another card. I'm not sure anymore. Emily, I think. Yeah, Emily. Look. We are. You can never read what she wrote in the video, right? Because her handwriting is so small. It's amazing. Like, I don't even know how to write that small. You know what I mean? Like, it would be so cool to have like a journal where, like, without lines, you know, where you write in it like this small and you fill the whole page only with words, you know. Like, this would probably look amazing. But I cannot. I have a really big handwriting. Here, I think the prompt was creepy fairy tales, and I was never really into H.P. Lovecraft, but a lot of my friends are always telling me about his books and his art, you know. So his literature, and so I played instead a horror game based on one of his stories. So it was really creepy, and they had like excerpts of like the story itself, you know, throughout the game. So it was really cool. It was basically more like a scary visual novel, we could say. Yeah. Here the prompt was, you wake up next to your own clone. So I just cloned my picture for that. I wonder actually, because even though we would be the same person, we probably would not have the same thought process in the same second, right? Because I assume that a lot of it is randomly generated by our brain, right? So, or whatever we see sparks maybe a certain thought, right? So if we both were filling journals at the same time or write stories at the same time, even if it was about the same topic, they would differ, right? Like there would be this, it would be the same style, but it would never look exactly the same. So I think actually it would make for a good experiment. But then, and also two depressed people, I don't know. I guess we could like massage each other and hang out and talk about, make up like new stories and stuff. I think it would actually not be too bad, except if she wanted to kill me to take my place. But who wants to take my place? You know, my life is shit. So I don't imagine that. I think we would do something funny and we would walk around like twins and be like the best team of the universe, you know, kind of. So I would actually love to wake up next to my own clone. We would probably laugh all day because I'm not a jokehead, right? I make jokes all the time, and even in my brain for myself or in my stories, and I'm laughing all day long. So I think we would have a lot of fun together. This was, I think, black cats and witchy decoration or something of that nature. I don't know. I'm often not writing down the prompts of my own challenge. So I think this was collect some leaves or something. I collected them the day before and pressed them overnight, and that was enough. Pressing them just once for one night in like a thick Bible book, you know, was enough to keep them like this. They are not too dry. They are not too crunchy. They didn't lose color yet. So I didn't tape them, just glue stick. So I wonder if in a year from now they will still look the same. And those stickers, my mom gave them to me, and I was really happy about it because, well, as you know, my parents are not interested in my hobbies. They don't even know what my passions are. Even though I told them probably 100 times that writing is my passion and I have a YouTube about journals. Do you think they would ever gift me a journal or something? No, of course not. So, because they have, it just slips their mind completely. They are not interested, you know. And when my mom actually gives me some stickers, even though they were like from a woman's magazine, you know, where they have like a sticker sheet attached. Yeah, but that is something very, very special to me, and I treasure those, you know. I would love if my mom would actually go to TJ Maxx and buy me a journal for Christmas, even if it was just $5. I would take it. It would be the best present ever. But I don't know why this thought doesn't appear to her. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to beg her for a journal just so I have a memory of her. Because next year, my mom and my stepdad actually move away. They move to Belgium permanently, forever, right? And I would love to have something from her left, you know, something that with value. But I don't know. I don't know, man. My parents are not that nostalgic or anything, you know, not at all. They are like very practical people. So anyway, I really like this. I like, when it comes to Halloween decoration, I like the childish aspect of it, you know. I like the, well, I like to use childish stickers because I think it's a good time to be childish and to let out the inner child celebrating Halloween, right? I don't know. Love those stickers. So those rings are actually, I wanted to buy this for my mom and I for Christmas. You know, they are the same, just one. My mom doesn't wear black, obviously, so I would give her the silver one and buy the black one for myself. If I can manage it with the money. I don't know. I have problems. Am I still filming? Yeah. This is just a poem from a creepypasta that was really good, really good. I wanted to write something here, but I forgot. That can happen. I was preparing for NaNoWriMo. I wrote about the Animal Crossing New Horizons November update that comes on the 5th. I'm very excited for it. It has new villagers and a lot of features that I really needed and wanted, so... You know, I do not play every single day because sometimes I forget. Today I need to play, though. Today is Halloween. Today in the evening, I want to celebrate my first Halloween in Animal Crossing. I finally got all the villagers that represent my favorite band, you know, the 6 of them. So, as you know, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So, I'm so happy to celebrate Halloween in the game with those villagers. Yeah. Oh, this is a really nice, yeah. I think it was black and orange or something of the prompt, and a lot of people like that spread, and I like it too. Because if it's not too many colors, then it looks harmonic to the eye, right? Like, is this the right word? You know what I mean. Wait, we skipped. Here it was Bones and Skeletons, I think. And I got happy mail from Sage, and there was this postcard involved. This art, no, it's an art print postcard, right? And it was a skeleton fairy, and it was perfect. It turned up on the right day, you know. So yeah, the spirits of Halloween, they knew, so got it on the right day. And this was her card, super beautiful. I love it. draw a monster. I looked up monsters on DeviantArt, and I took the tail from a picture that I saw. But this, I don't know, this was really random. I wanted to give him the inner mouth of the aliens, you know, but I don't know, it didn't turn out. And spider eyes, but this looks weird to me. Here I wrote about my last nightmare. And by the way, I had the craziest dream last night. I really wanted to tell you. I don't want to forget about it. You know, I was living with my parents in Japan, and we owned a bookstore. And the bookstore was actually a vintage pharmacy from the Victorian era. Like, the Victorian era didn't exist in Japan. I mean, from the 1900s, you know, and the back rooms were still filled with those old jars and skulls and everything, and it was severely haunted, and every doll on the shelf was moving, and I was speaking Japanese to some people that visited the bookstore, you know, like, I finally understood that I really learned something with Duolingo, you know. By the way, I just hit my 100 daily streak, so really proud of that. But it was a crazy dream, man. I basically went in and explored, you know, the rooms and the shelves and everything, and there was so much detail involved that I don't understand how my brain could make this up, you know, like, it was amazing. Yeah. Anyway. Top 10 creepy movie list. I actually just used Netflix movies, but my Netflix is constantly adding and removing stuff, so my actual favorites were not there anymore, so I just wrote down whatever, you know. I just really wanted to get over with this prompt because I didn't have the energy on that day to do anything special. But this is the Grim Reaper. I drew it because I ran out of printer ink, and I don't need any printer ink in January. Why, I tell you later. So I will not print much of those pictures, and I thought I'd draw it. I still have a little tiny bit of ink left, but I will probably just print one picture of Schmeek, and you know, with the little bit, the rest of it. Those are Halloween chips. Those were with ketchup flavor, and I have those for today. They're really, really yummy. They come from the Aldi supermarket here in my country, and they taste so good. Oh my god. They are really good flavored. They're addicting, you know, like, really tried hard not to eat the whole bag, you know. But yeah, this was the only Halloween snack I bought this year, because well, all the other things were gummy drops and shit, you know, like sour stuff, and I cannot handle sour at all. I know there are some people who like to tease me by always sending me sour stuff, but I'm actually very, very sensitive to sour, so basically I just could try the crisps. I couldn't try the gummy drops. Here I wrote about my favorite band, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, because they had their, it wasn't an online concert of the ones that they had before, but they streamed a concert, and I was really happy to see it. This Minami, I talked about him before because he's my favorite, and some friends and I are always making up memes about the band, so yeah, had lots of fun with that. And then I got a second card from Sage. She did send out 2 to surprise me, and I didn't expect that one coming, and it was really nice. She also sent me nice washi tape samples, which were those and the moon. Really, really love those. So thank you. Thank you to all of you people. I mean, right, I'm really, really grateful. And remember when I said in no, wait, I don't even want to tell that story, but I got an unexpected letter in the mail from a person named Katarina. yeah. I was also unexpected mail, so it was fun. So yeah, thanks. Oh, I wanted to tell you. I think I told you before, because I had pictures of this in my previous journals. I was reading a webtoon called Sweet Home, right? And they turned it into a real life show on Netflix. Oh, it was so good. Like obviously, I mean, I must say that some of the Korean special effects, even for like low budget shows like that, are really good compared to some American productions. Yeah, I was so happy. I love that. I binge watched it in one day. So this says black male chocolates. Why are they just for males? Maybe because women are too weak to handle that blackness of chocolate. I don't know. But that's how they translate this in my country. As you know, this is my daily tradition, and I always craft a cardboard pumpkin. So this is this year's pumpkin. It's a little bit big though. The first one I ever made was only this small. But yeah, I guess just because I had enough cardboard. This was a card from Megan, really cute and vintagey, and she sent me those vintage looking stickers. Like, here are some more. Very beautiful. I think the prompt was black and white by the looks of it, you know. I cannot remember properly, but I know that Spooky Bean Journals is decorating her journals very often in black and white, so that was probably her favorite prompt. This was about ghost stories, and I was watching Japanese haunted doll creepypastas. Yeah, I was listening to creepypastas. Right, here it was about graveyards and tombstones or something, and I have those little stamps. Spooky paper crafts. I made those bats out of paper. Not everything. This is a sticker and stuff, but I wanted to do... I didn't have the energy for doing that. So yeah, this today's pages. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I still have a few pages left, but I think I will now close this journal because, well, it contains the spooky era, not the era, the spooky time of the year, right? So I think it's good to end it here. More Minami. Postcard I got from my childhood friend. Another postcard I wanted to keep for myself. Birthday postcard. Yep. So this became really fat. So am I still filming? Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to show you, of course, my next journal, which is this one. You have seen this before. This is the 720 page journal. I have decorated it a little bit, and the reason, you know what happens when you put too much stuff into it. It will book up like that, right? Like if I would put decoration and printed papers into it and washi tape on every single page the way I have done it before, the journal will end up this big. So I try to avoid this time. I try to focus more on writing and have only a little bit of decoration. For example, this is why I bought the clear stamps. I have a ton of clear stamps, like a ton. I have vintage, I have like letters and flowers and butterflies and everything. I even bought a huge plate, although the postman did stuff it so hard into my mailbox that the surface was scratched, but you know, it's not that bad, so I can deal with it. And I'm gonna use it for decorating this journal. Yeah, the paper is not the best, and stamping ink is really, really harsh, so it shines through, but I don't really care. I will write over it with probably a black pen, so it does not really concern me too much. So I do have some stickers and washi in here, but very scarcely. And if I put in printed pictures, then it will only be like one in every, I don't know, in every 5th to 10th page or something, you know. Nothing too crazy anymore. So yeah, I have pre-decorated about 50 pages or so. And that's it. There's nothing more I can tell you about it. I really love those corner stamps. They look so pretty. Yeah. I must tell you that I'm participating in NaNoWriMo, and I have started early. I have started 3 days ago because I had been going through 2 weeks of preparation, which means research, most probably. You know, like researching certain places of the earth, you know, that play a role in my story, or that I want to play, what? That I want to have in my story that play a role. Yeah. So I have been researching so much that I got a lot of wrist problems, again, from all the clicking and stuff. As you know, I have chronic wrist problems. And I had, yeah, this was one reason why I didn't journal much. But also, I was so excited about that story. I couldn't wait for the 1st of November, you know. So I was like, you know what? No one cares. Just start early, right? And I'm already at page 55 in 3 days, which means at page 80, I approximately hit the goal of 50k words. So I pretty much will have the goal in 2 days. So yeah, but that's a usual thing for me. I know some people struggle to even reach those 50k words, but for me, it's nothing. Like, it's my usual drill, you know, like, but then again, you need to understand, I have no life, okay? I literally have no life. I just sit here at home because I'm a recluse, kind of. I only leave my house for therapy and doctor's appointments and maybe to buy some food, but that's it. I have no job. You know, I'm certified sick because of my depression, and basically what I do all day is writing. I mean, sometimes I have a phase of like gaming and whatnot, or binge watching a show, but most of the time I'm writing. This is why I can produce so many pages in a year, you know, like, I know at the end of the year I always tell you how many pages I have written. That's why I have the time, which is the same for journaling. When I sometimes write a lot or fill a journal really quick, then everyone is like, oh my god, how can you do this, right? Well, because I have no life. That's the answer, you know. I have time for that shit. So yeah, I actually wanted to show you what I do, my storage of your Halloween stickers that you are sending me. I'm not sure if I showed it last year, but I know I have some new watchers, so I'm gonna show it again. I just have to find a place, a secure place for my coffee, so I don't spill it. That's basically like a little bonus, right, that I show you this. So this is just a really cheap dollar store folder thing. So in the back I have a lot of like paper stuff, like cardboards and I don't know, things that I have gotten in Happy Mail a long time ago. Same with like cards that maybe people didn't write in, or I didn't came to put them into my journals yet. Maybe next year. I don't know. I have gotten so many cards this year that yeah, I couldn't put those in. I have a ton and tons of spooky papers and napkins and prints and oh, sorry, I didn't want to bump into the camera. And then we have a ton of stickers. Like, those are poofy stickers. I don't use them much, to be honest, because my journal is already so thick, right? I have a tons and tons of stickers that people sent to me. Those were from this year that I put away. I have like a giant bad garland. Sometimes I put them into my journal as well. Not this year though. Some poofy. Oh, fuck. I forgot that I had the autofocus on. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I finally turned this off, I think. Did I? No. Okay. Shit. I wanted to turn this off. Now I turned it off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I usually do this right in the beginning when I film a video, but I forgot. Sorry. Here's another one. This is just a bag full of stickers that people sent me in the past years. I have used a lot of these. Another vintage stickers from Katrin. Another bag of stickers. Just sticker book. As you can see, it has no end. It's full and full and full of Halloween stickers. And this is normal storage. This is just postcards and other papers that I use in my journaling. But yeah, this is how I store my... I usually don't touch that thing until next spooky season. Yeah, I also have some... this sticker book is really nice. It's really cheap. It costs like $5 on Amazon outside from spooky season. So they only become a little bit more expensive in fall season, because obviously they think more people will buy it, so they make it a little bit more pricey. But during Christmas time, that's really cheap. And it comes with like a ton of nice... I did already use it all up. Here are some fall season stickers. Those are the ones my mom gave to me. So I just keep them here, put this away until next year, and then probably use up the rest of it. There isn't much left though. I need to buy a new one. Yeah, so... And I have also this, which is also a full envelope of like goth and creepy papers, you know. There's even this Halloween card I still didn't use. Napkins with like skulls and everything. I sometimes put them in my journals too. Like all my dark pictures and a lot of stuff. There's another envelope with stuff on the inside. Like, I really have a lot of stuff. I accumulated so much stuff throughout all the past years because of you guys, because you did send me so much stuff. So. But I just want to tell you clearly that I'm cherishing it and that I use everything up in the upcoming years. Okay, that was it. The video is long enough, so I'll wish you all a happy Halloween and a good start into November. Bye.